What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how you can quickly build an e-commerce funnel from scratch, and it does work in pretty much any niche, doesn't matter what you're selling. Now, the whole goal with a funnel when it comes to e-commerce is going to be to try and make more money. Obviously, that's the whole goal of your business, is to make money. If you can make more, of course you're going to want to. And funnels are a great way to do that. Now, a lot of people in drop shipping or Amazon, or if you're using your own website, whatever it is, are one, either not using any funnels, or two, are maybe trying or have an upsell, but aren't really doing it correctly. So when it comes to e-commerce, you have to think a bit about it, that what is each customer worth to you? So let's say you have 1,000 people go to your website and you get 1% of them to buy. So you have 10 people purchasing, and let's say they spend $20 on average, you just made $200. Now, what if they went through a funnel where they see your main product that's $20 and then they go and you upsell them? Maybe, let's say they're buying sunglasses. Well, maybe you upsell them something that's $10, like a sunglasses case. You just now increased that person's value to you by $10. So imagine if you did that across the entire scale. So there's a lot that can be done with funnels, but we're going to be focusing on the upsells when it comes to e-commerce, because just increasing your average cart value or your average order value is going to tremendously increase how much you're actually making on e-commerce, because it's a lot more expensive to acquire new customers than it is to keep customers you already have or make more from the ones you already have or ones that will buy. So if you're running ads, this is a great way. If your ads aren't profitable or maybe they're just barely breaking even, this is a great way to add more value per customer, so your ads will then be profitable. Now, before we jump in and I actually show you building the funnel and how you can do it, there's two different types of upsells I want to talk about. There's a couple different ways actually, there's more than two, but upsells just mean they see your first product and then you're going to ask them if they want another product. It can be done a couple different ways, but one of the ways is, let's say they're buying cotton balls. They're buying cotton balls, let's say they're buying 10 of them. One way to upsell is you can upsell quantity. So I could say, oh, you want 10 cotton balls, well, buy 5 more for just $2 extra. Maybe they're spending 10 on just 10 alone. So it's cheaper that way. So you can upsell quantity. Do you want another one? Do you want to increase whatever size it is if you have different sizes? Do you want 3 bottles of this supplement? Whatever it is. So quantity is one of the ways. Another is cross-selling. So the example I used before, let's say you're buying sunglasses. Well, what are things people who buy sunglasses might use? Are there accessories for that product? So sunglasses case, maybe a cleaner, a little spray for it, the little hanger thing for your car. There's a variety of different things. That's cross-selling to a different product. And there's a couple other ways I'll touch on real quick. You can do a monthly subscription. That's another good one. And you can also bundle. So if you have multiple products that you offer, you can add a bundle. So maybe you spend $20 on one product. Let's say you have 4 products that are all $20. Maybe instead of spending $80, they can spend $50 and get all 4. So that can also be an upsell. So there's a couple different variations. So you can use it depending on what niche you're in, what products you're selling. So let's jump in onto my computer and start building the actual funnel. I'll show you how you can quickly do it. So how I personally make a quick blueprint is, I don't necessarily think about the type of funnel. I think of what my goal is. And a lot of times what works best is working backwards. So we're going to pretend we're an e-commerce store. So this particular funnel right here will just be a sales page funnel. So very simply, it's just going to be our sales page, but there's going to be a couple different steps throughout this funnel. Now, the first thing, we know someone is coming to the sales page. Whether they're going through a different funnel before they get to the sales page depends on our funnels, what we have. Let's say we're just running traffic right to a sales page. So our first thing we know we have is our sales page right here. Now, here they'll see information about the product, what it is, the benefits of it, maybe it in use, and then they'll have a button on the sales page where it will take them to an order form here. And a lot of times this order form will be a 2-step order form, which just means they put in their basic information like their name and their email, hit submit, and then it'll take them to a second part where they put in their shipping and their credit card or payment information. And the reason we do that is if they're going through the checkout process, they do step 1, we now capture their email, and if for some reason they don't finish the checkout process, we can follow up with them later on with a certain email sequence, like an abandoned cart sequence. So we go to the order form. So here they're going to put in their information, their payment details, press checkout, and then they're going to be taken to a page. Now their checkout process is not done. They are then taken to a page that is what we call an upsell. So here, let's say the product we're selling on our sales page is $30. And they go to our order form, and then from there, they're taken to the upsell. Now keep in mind their checkout is not finished yet. They're still in the process. And on this upsell page, we try and sell them a higher ticket item. Maybe this item is $97 here. And we're asking them if they're interested in that. Now, this is just to bring in more revenue, more profit. And a lot of times, you'll make more from your upsells in this particular funnel than your actual main product, depending on the price points. Now, they can either say yes to the upsell. So if they say yes to it, they're then taken to a thank you. So the thank you page, and they're done with the funnel. Now, if they say no to the upsell, so they say no here, they're taken to a downsell. Now, this downsell is just the same thing as an upsell, except it's a lower price product. Now, downsells can be higher than the actual first product on the sales page. It can be something that's maybe in between. It's $50. It's less than the upsell. Or it could even be less than the sales page, and it could be like $17. It just depends on how you want to structure it. And even your downsell right here can just be a discounted version of whatever your upsell is. So if your upsell is $97 and they say no to it, you can say, how about we take 20% off and it's now $77. And if they say no or yes to that, they're then taken to the thank you page and they're done with that funnel. Now it looks a little messy here, but if I just clear this out here, all this funnel really is we have our sales page. So sales page, which goes to our order form, which then goes to an upsell. If they say no to the upsell, they're taken to a downsell. And then no matter what they say, they're taken to a thank you page. If they say yes here to the upsell, they're taken to the thank you page. So this is just the basic funnel. So now I know what pages I need inside of ClickFunnels when I'm building my funnel, and I know what my basic blueprint looks like. So that's basically just the process of building a quick blueprint for your actual funnel. You can do this for any funnel, and just getting the actual framework done makes this very easy. Real quick before I end this video, in the description, there will be a link to a free live workshop where I'm going to be showing you exactly how I build my funnels and how I've made over $2.7 million in just 12 months using this same funnel strategy, these 5 steps. So there will be a link to that in the description. There's also a free book about funnels if you want that. You can sign up for both. Make sure you don't miss the workshop, and I'll see you guys in the next video.